like one of your loose pieces of papers, you said like, "You'll never catch me."
Daddy's got a tinkle.
Yeah. You'll
How's it going, guys? It's your boy Random Tall Guy. If you guys are new to the channel, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button for me, and of course, let's get started. On today's video, I'm gonna go over my new Jeep purchase, but before I do that, I do want to apologize for not posting for a while. I believe the last time I posted was about 4 months ago, and to be fair, I really didn't have anything interesting to post. And also it was winter, so a lot of my activities and a lot of my repairs were done in the garage with bad lighting, and it's really cold and really messy, so I decided not to film anything. But I'm back, the weather is beautiful, and this is a beautiful Jeep, so let's get started. This right here is a 2014 Jeep Wrangler Sahara Dragon Edition. Top of the line, all the trims you can think of besides the Rubicon. Rubicon has more special off-road stuff, but the highest trim level you can think of a Sahara, this Jeep has it. Let's go ahead and let me show you what this Jeep has to offer. So if you take a look in the front right here, you got a beautiful black grille, but what's special about the Dragon Edition, which dropped the whole vehicle actually, it's painted black, but there's also little trims here and there that's painted gold. If you take a look over here, this right here is gold. Right here in between these fins, they're gold. The emblem's gold. Now we're gonna go ahead and move over to the wheel. If you take a look at the wheel as well, black and gold. And honestly, when I first bought the vehicle, or sorry, when I first was looking at the vehicle, I honestly was noticing the grille and I was noticing the wheel. And if you look at this side, there's no Dragon whatsoever decal right here. So I was like, oh, this is a pretty amazing Jeep. I honestly thought the wheel was aftermarket. I was like, I've never seen a Jeep with black and gold rims. And then I'm like looking around the car and I was like, wait a minute, this is a special Jeep because there's a freaking Dragon on the hood, on the fender, on the door panels. So yeah, this is straight from the factory. This whole vehicle is completely stock, has not been modified. It's running on the stock height, the stock wheels, the stock everything, including the decal. This right here, this Dragon right here, is a Mopar Dragon. And fun fact, you can actually buy this decal from Mopar. It's gonna cost you $1,000, but you can honestly still buy the decal. So if I decide to paint this car, I most likely need to remove that Dragon, and then if I do decided to put the Dragon back, it's gonna cost me $1,000. And to be fair, when I first bought the vehicle, I really didn't like the Dragon. I was deciding, hey, maybe I should just remove it. I honestly love everything else. I just don't like this decal right here. And also a couple of my friends said the same thing. But to be fair, I kind of felt bad because they only made 999 Dragon Edition Jeeps. So removing the decal, I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna leave it. Leave the car completely stock. Maybe in the future, the price of it goes up because it becomes even more rare. I honestly went on the website and I only found 4 Dragon Edition for sale. This is one of them. So now they're down to 3. All right guys, before I show you the interior, I'm just gonna do a quick walk around the vehicle so you guys can admire the beautiful Jeep. And as I mentioned, this car is fully black with gold rims and gold grille. Nothing really special besides the sticker on the outside and the color combination. Fully black on this side, nothing really special. All right, and this is the spare with a spare tire straight from the factory, which is about, what is it, 15 years old, so I need to replace it. But yeah, overall the outside, there's a little scratches, a little chips here and there, but nothing really major. I mean, I could get it redone with the painting, but I'm gonna wait into the future. Also, I forgot to mention about the Dragon Edition. If you take a look over here, we have a gas cap cover, but if you take a look at the hardware, it's also painted gold, which is a nice touch. And before we go inside, let me show you the motor real quick. All right, so we got the V6 here. This is the upgraded Pentastar, I believe that's the engine's name, the 3.6 liter. Now I believe these engines are pretty reliable from my research and everything. Just to avoid like 2012 engines, they tend to have like head issues, but other than that, the car has been pretty reliable. Everything has been serviced, and if you look at it, I have not detailed this engine bay at all. And you know me, I love detailing engines. This is straight from the used car lot. They did a good job. I checked the fluids, everything looks fine. Eventually I might have to change the transmission fluid, but other than that, the brakes has been done. There has been 2 new rear calipers. There's been a few miscellaneous stuff here and there that the dealership replaced. But overall, the car has been reliable. All right guys, so let's go ahead and take a tour inside the vehicle. All right guys, so let's jump into this. The first thing you're gonna notice is the seats. The seats are also Dragon themed. If you take a look at it, you have a Dragon design right here. I believe I'm not sure if they pressed this in or they burnt the leather for this design, but it's not paint and it's not a sticker, and it's permanent onto the leather. Same thing on that side right there. And we're gonna go ahead and move on to the steering wheel. Steering wheel is also black leather with gold stitching, and you have these 3 spokes that is painted gold, which I honestly love. I love the design. Honestly, this looks really premium, the beautiful colors. And if you took a look at the instrument cluster as well, you have a dragon tail running here as well. I honestly love it. You have some gold bezel around, and I honestly love this theme right here. If you go over to the passenger side, this grab handle, you have a dragon decal right here, which I think is a little too much, but it still fits the dragon theme. You have some gold trims right here. You have one here and one on this side. Same thing with the back passenger seat as well. You have gold, like a little gold plate or trim on both sides. Same thing with the seats. You have black leather seats in the back, and also the headrest on the side has dragon scales with golden stitching going around the bench seat right there. I honestly love this interior, and as I mentioned, this is a Jeep Sahara with the highest trim level. So you got the touch navigation radio, which is obsolete now because it's 10 years later. You have the 7-speaker audio system, so you got these 2 speakers in the front here, 2 right here in the bottom, 2 up here, and then you have the subwoofer in the back, which is all factory. Same thing with these grab handles, it's factory. Some Jeeps you have to buy them, these already came with them, including heated seats. Also, you have a cigarette lighter here. You have power windows here. Of course, you have the 4-wheel drive here. What kind of Jeep doesn't have 4-wheel drive? You have your window switches here, and you have a small storage compartment here, which also, this is rubber, so it's not non-slip. I love it. You have car holders, pen holders right here. Then you have a bigger compartment right here, and you have another cigarette lighter here. And if you notice, you can plug a phone charger here, and you can run the cable here, and you have a little groove here so that the lid doesn't eventually damage the cable. Then you have a USB port right here as well, which connects to the radio for, like, I believe it's like MP3 and also like XD cards, I believe. The radio sucks, honestly, in my opinion. The audio in this car is Alpine, which is pretty good, but you can definitely upgrade them with the Kicker, I believe the brand is Kicker speakers, and I believe it's like $300 though. So as of right now, the speakers are working for me, so I'm just gonna leave it. All your buttons are right here. Oh, I'll also like to mention, you also have an outlet feature in the Jeep. You go over here, let me move this. Right here, you can go ahead and plug in a regular phone charger adapter that you normally plug into the house on the outlet. It's 115 volts AC, 150 watts rated, which is pretty good. You have a decent glove compartment. You have a storage here for glasses and stuff like that. Regular mirrors. You have the I believe this is the Freedom Top. So these 2 T-top looking roof section comes off, and then you can actually remove the whole back as well, because it's the Jeep. You got the roll cage going around, and it's covered and zipped up for, you know, for extra cushion. And that's basically it for the interior. Let's go ahead and move on to the passenger side. All right, continuing to the passenger side, it looks like Jeep did not cheap out on the passenger side either, because you also have the scales running from the side headrest to the bolster to the bottom right here. You have a net pocket here, as I mentioned, the gold trim there. All right, other features in the passenger side, you have 2 window switches here, which is awesome. You have a nightlight right here for the cup holders or to illuminate the bottom, which is pretty amazing. Not many cars have that. This Jeep does. The speakers are right here, so that's good. You know, the audio is like right next to your ear, which is lovely. You have seat belts, everything is fine. But yeah, the interior of the Jeep Dragon Edition is pretty amazing. As I mentioned, you got the highest trim level with all the features. There's nothing else I can really think of that this Jeep doesn't have. I mean, besides the Rubicon. Rubicon is a special edition. It's meant for off-road, so it comes with like lock-in differentials and a stronger axle and stuff like that. But I forgot to mention, this Sahara Dragon Edition also comes with skid plate. You have a skid plate for the fuel tank, a skid plate for the transfer case, and a skid plate in the front, which is amazing, and it's all stock from the factory. Back here, and this is the trunk area. If you notice, you have also a black and gold rug or carpet, if you want to call it, for the cargo area, which is once again part of the golden black combination this Jeep is trying to nail. And as mentioned, this is your subwoofer, decent sized subwoofer. I can honestly feel it, and there's no rattles or anything coming from it. So, and this is a 14-year-old speaker, and it still runs nice and good. The struts in the back for this window still works. But yeah, pretty good. I'm pretty happy with this design. You have enough room in the back. All right guys, and a quick look of the trunk right here. I forgot to mention that you can also go ahead and drop these 2 seats down by pulling on this lever and pushing it down. The headrest will fold, and you basically have a bigger area for cargo. Honestly, this Jeep has everything you can think of. You have a rear wiper motor right here. Also, what I like about the Jeep, you have this little compartment right here for tools, and also all the little screws, hardware. You have little slots to put them so you don't lose them. All right guys, so that is a quick overview about the Jeep Dragon Edition. Honestly, let me know guys if you love it or not. I honestly love the color combination. The Dragons are the Dragon feature they're okay, but honestly I've been getting a lot of attention and a lot of compliments about the Dragon, so I'm like, I'm just gonna leave it. But yeah, let me know if you like it. I'm definitely gonna start modifying the vehicle later in the future. It definitely needs a bigger lift. They definitely need bigger tires. Maybe an aftermarket bumper, because I do like the aggressive heavy duty bumpers in the front with the winch. So maybe I can do that in the future, but let me know if you guys love it. All right guys, so I'm gonna wrap up the video here. Let me know if you love the vehicle, if you hate it, down in the comments below. And I'm definitely gonna make more repair videos on this Jeep later in the future, because I know for a fact it's a Jeep, things are gonna break, and then I'm gonna go ahead and make videos. So let me know down in the comments if you guys have any video requests, and I'll get back to you. All right guys, take care, have a good one, see ya, bye bye.